And let's get this party started, folks! Yes, don't mind me, I'm just updating a few things here for ESO coming up with Necrom is dropping in 4 more days, so we got something to look forward to as we stream through the other content here as we get ready. No. No. Oh, waiting here. There we go. And we got this one here. Deadlight was supposed to talk to Renkias. He is over here.
We found it.
Report. What have you uncovered?
You were correct. The mortal Dagonists have broken with Vulcanar's Nakras. They retreat to a hidden stronghold in Deadlight.
Deadlight, eh?
Where is Lyranth, mortal? As you heard, I forced a cultist to tell me about Deadlight. That we have not yet determined. But I have a plan. We will search for more cultists. Here, the locations my scouts found in the Deadlands. A suggestion?
Let us find these mortal cultists as you say. Let us hunt.
Alrighty then. Let us go forth and get things started, shall we? While we work through this. And by the way, everybody, happy Pride Month. Or, as I have gotten taken to calling it, Happy Pandering Month. Yep. Corporate Pride, everybody, is about to rear its ugly head again. And guess what? Chick-fil-A, of all people, are getting slammed by conservatives. Because they didn't even actually... They basically just announced that they have a new DEI, or Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion officer. And people are like, what? And it's not like it's anybody who is like somebody who's like an outside hire for them. The guy who actually been named VP of DEI is actually the same guy who the Cathys hired in 07 to move all their Chick-fil-A, all the right-wing donations the Cathys were making out of the Chick-fil-A related business and into their own personal money. So that way Chick-fil-A can focus on providing hunger-related services only, supposedly. Of course, people are going to whine about the Cathys still donating money to right-wing causes, and as individuals, they have the right and prerogative to do that here. But considering that Chick-fil-A is not a fully corporate-owned chain, it is heavily franchised, doesn't exactly play too many things here. Still don't eat there, though, because, let's just be honest, their food ain't that great. Pop. Alright then. And this one here is real. Now that we're here, in the server. In the server.
Rinkaius spoke true. This place reeks of the mortal cultists. Now we know where the portal is, Master, but it's warded against beings such as myself. Prudent, but known.
Let's go ahead and get this one here. Letter from Sister Seldina summoning cultists to the hidden fortress of the Baking Flame. Let's go ahead. Get over to a slightly more safe place. Add your items. Pop open. Brothers and sisters in the Waking Flame, the Citadel of Deadlight has served us well as temple and novitiate and headquarters. Our Our Lord, Mary D, saw fit to visit his blessed destruction upon this unfortunate plane, and he gave Deadlight into our keeping as a sign of his favor. The time has come for Deadlight to serve its final purpose as an impregnable retreat where we can prepare for victory. Hidden within the secluded realm, we will bring our Lord's incarnates to life, not just one living disaster, but an army of them. We must now make Deadlight a fortress without a door. The portals leading to other bases and realms are to be severed, save one, the western gate on the river of lava beyond the blood pit. This portal will remain open, secured by key and ciphers, so that those who can join us in Deadlight can complete the journey. Until we seal the gate, it will be guarded by a potent ward against Daedric beings. We can no longer trust others who serve our Lord Mary D. They are jealous of our success and will displace us if we allow them to. With or without a portal key, they shall be shut out. Come to Deadlight, my brothers and sisters. Our final task is at hand, Sister Saldina. Alrighty then. Over to False Martyr's Folly and
Someone got to these cultists before us, Master.
Devastator Thadriax, return to Deadlight Citadel at once. As I recall, you have not employed one of the portal keys before. To unlock the portal in the Deadlands, line up the symbols in the key as shown in this diagram. Keep the cipher well hidden. Do not carry a portal key and the cipher at the same time. If you believe you are about to be captured, destroy this scroll. The key is useless without the proper cipher. Our enemies grow bold. For now, we must retreat and regroup. Let them search for us in vain while we prepare the next wave of our glorious incarnates. In Mary D's name, Sister Saldina.
That's the cipher we need, Master. Perhaps Rinkias' plan will work after all.
Back to a Nihilarch Summit Way Shrine. And Ardent Hope.
Late again, Master. Someone beat us to them. Check anyway. Maybe we'll find something important.
And winner, winner, chicken dinner.
If we align the symbols properly, it should open the way to Deadlight. We have what we need, Master. The Deadlight portal lies to the west, beyond the blood pit.
And we will get over there momentarily. There we go. Ardent Hope. Oh, you bitch!
Locked and warded against Daedric incursion. These mortals are more resourceful than I imagined.
Well to find this place, Rinkias. Ah, mortal. Let us confer.
Good. I was worried about you out there on your own.
On your own? Who is Arox the Mutilator? Chopped Ogrim Spittle?
Since you found your way to this portal, I assume you also recovered a portal key and the cipher necessary to activate it?
Yep. And instructions, too.
Very good. And I also assume that you heard Rinkias? Sister Selden ordered this portal not just to prevent my entry, but any other Daedric entity as well. Neither I, nor Rinkias, nor Arox will be able to step through this portal.
Guess it just leaves me and the Anchorite, I guess. Anything in particular we need to look for once we're inside?
Learn whatever you can about the Cataclysm and Sister Seldina's plans. Then I suppose you will want to kill Seldina for the sake of Fargrave and Nirn. Just keep an eye on the Anchorite. The events at Fort Grief have triggered an onset of memories.
And they concern you how?
Did I say I was concerned? Just watch her. Neither we nor the Anchorite know what her memories will eventually reveal. Who she really is. None of us may like the answer.
Alright,
There you are. Lead the way, friend.
let's enter Deadlight. Alright.
This is Deadlight? Lyranth and Rinkias told me about this. Nothing that will help.
Okay, no mound. Fun. But nothing you haven't done with before. Of course.
Fortress without a
Thank you, Anchorita.
The front door might not be the best approach. Let's look for another way in. This path looks promising. Let's see where it leads.
There we go.
looks like an archive of some sort. Let's see if it contains anything that can help us.
Secrets of Morcar the Inheritor by Devastator Iranian Death. For all Morcar accomplished as Emperor, his mightiest achievement remains untold. The faithful execution of his father Duke Korach's long-standing bargain with Mary D and the secret of the Longhouse Emperors. Even before his conquest of Cyrodiil, the Black Drake endured a 50-year bargain with the Prince of Destruction, making promises his heirs had to keep. When Duke Korach met his end in 2E541, Morcar inherited the conquest and debts. Morcar made his own bargain with the Prince of Destruction. He offered Mary D a renowned seer. Through various methods, Morcar induced the seer to produce visions of how Mary D might spread his cataclysms across Earth and gain mastery of the mortal world. Thus, Mary D's true servants would reap a rich reward, and Morcar's own royal line would gain power above all other mortals. Emperor Leovic ascended to the throne in 2E564, inheriting the bargains of his sires, but he is not only the only Longhouse heir. Morcar understood that his bargain with Mary D made it imperative to ensure the survival of his bloodline, so he took consorts and fathered a number of children. Some he acknowledged, some he did not. Some do not even know whose blood runs through their veins.
That says Emperor Morcar personally ordered Elegion to design the cataclysm for Mehrunes Dagon.
Letter to the High Priest. Rain's Hand 11. It's the 11th Rain's Hand, 2E563. O mighty High Priest of the Waking Flame, I am writing to make you aware of certain truths that I concealed from you before. Be assured that I know a place within the order. I have acted only in direct accord with Mary D's commands, and last night you questioned me about the father of my child. I told you he was a guard captain ordered away with me by our Emperor. That was a lie. My child's father is Morcar Emperor Cyrodiil. I became Morcar's consort in obedience to Mary D, who appeared to me in a dream and instructed me to bear a child for the Emperor. I also commanded that no one was to know the truth of her parentage, not even you. I reveal this now because the next our plan has been shown to me. I am to have a role in my child's upbringing to help raise and protect her until the day arrives that she fulfills her destiny. My work in Cyrodiil is done. I am now called to Deadlight to assume responsibility for the novices there, but I will be ready when you send word. I will drop everything to help care for my daughter. In the name of Mary D and the Longhouse Emperor's Disastrix Seldina.
Sister Seldina bore a child to Emperor Morcar because she thought Mehrunes Dagon told her to? That's crazy, isn't it? We've entered an archive of some sort.
Archive mortuary. Gotta love the touch on this. And it's for the cast worse and the survival incarnates process remains slow and difficult. Sister Celdina has made it clear that creating one incarnate at a time and failing it right and all too many attacks is unacceptable. Mary D devised and seriously, number of finals that you addressed your success rate while reducing the incubation period in the right direction. Our basic collaborating increased one quarter scale model, what we call the improved catalyst. Performed well in trials thus far. Tested with Drew Morris subjects. Oh, fucking hell, Devastator, no meow. Gonna need to be put down, I think, eventually. Dewbringer Celdina's Testament. By Dewbringer Celdina, of course. The Order of the Waking Flame welcomes all who seek to remake their lives. We come to Mary D, serves from many lands and different walks of life, yet in the eyes of Mary D, all that we once were is of no importance. Brokenness, failure, disappointment, grief, it matters not. What Mary D teaches us is how to use the things we are given. Allow me to tell you my own story and my novices. This is my testament. When I was young, as it does seem so very long ago, I was abandoned by unworthy parents. I found shelter at the Priory of the Golden Step, followers of Magnus, god of the sun and great architect. They cared for me and educated me for a time, and I was happy there. The acolytes of the Priory taught me of Magnus's grand design for the Mundas and his disappointment at the flaws introduced in his creation. One old monk even showed me forbidden texts that revealed a darker design. Some of the Magnagi once sought a tool to unmake what had been made wrong in order that it could be made in accordance with the architect's plan. This confused me. The world was sweet and young in my eyes, and I did not see how it would be any kind of mercy to undo it. Then, in my 16th year, the Reach horde of Black Drake came, bringing his war against High Rock. The Reach folk burned my priory. They slaughtered my brothers and ravished my sisters before slaughtering them too. By a mere chance, I survived only to be dragged away as captive to the Reach folk. 4 months they kept me a helpless drudge in their camp, and I learned the truth of the world's flaw. Suffering is all that awaits us. When the horde finally broke up, my Reach captors simply discarded me. They destroyed my home, my family, and made it, so I ran, but I held on to my anger. My first religions that ever called the story of the Magna being the tool that could unmake this flawed world. Mary D, Prince of Destruction. I sought out his followers in the Order of the Waking Flame and found truth in their teachings and that had been hidden from me. Truth, I began to see a way to enact my vengeance on this imperfect world, and so I worship our Lord and Master Mary D, and work diligently every day to see his will done. For now I know only through Mary D that will perfected work of the great architect and the hope of the Magna be brought into being.
Sister Celdina worships destruction because she sees Mehrunes Dagon as a way to repair the design of Magnus by destroying the world.
Yep, she nuts.
So they forced Elagian to have visions. Yes, can you believe it? She believes that Mehrunes Dagon will destroy the world with fire in order... Right, a daughter, I suppose.
Ooh. Citadel Shrine.
I've seen this place. A glimpse in my fragments of memory. My amulet. It's drawn to the altar. Can you take a look, please? That altar and my amulet. I wonder... Hey, I had an idea. If you see
Right.
any of the items I mentioned, move closer and examine them.
Do you know why I brought you here, Novice Maraid?
I do not, revered sister.
Because I could not leave you in isolation any longer. You must know the truth. You are the daughter of Emperor Morakar, and I am your mother. We will finish your training here. Do not disappoint me. When Magnus saw the mortal world was flawed, he abandoned its creation. Foolishly, the other gods proceeded and doomed us to suffering. Learn this well. Joy is an illusion. Love is a lie.
What became of Magnus, Mother?
Magnus watches from the sun, waiting to repair what the others said amiss. You will give him that chance, Maraid. Everything depends on you.
The last hope, no.
I don't understand the lesson of this tapestry. What does it mean?
Mehrunes Dagon stands before Magnus as a weapon of hope. He possesses the power to shatter the mortal world, so it can be remade. But a spark within the world is required to summon Dagon's cleansing fire from oblivion. You, my child, will be that spark.
No, Mother. I can't do that.
You dare deny your destiny, Maraid? The blood of emperors flows through your veins. This is your purpose. You will see it done.
Time is short. The mask will control your powers, protect you from them. And as long as you wear it, all will forget you, including yourself and your mother.
Thank you, Elagian. I can't do as she asks. I won't be responsible for the end of the world.
I will forget you too, Myrede. But I will leave you with my name, and I'll hold on to your father's amulet. If you ever need your memories, find me. The amulet is the key. This portal will take you to Fargrave, to a new life and a new world.
Her name is Myrede.
My mind feels like shattered glass. Then you know. Sister Seldina. It's all coming back. Elagian was ordered to make me a mask to protect me from my powers. But he secretly altered it to hide me from the Dagonists, from my mother. I have to No. I want her to see what I've become. Sister Seldina must be nearby. I'll put an end to this myself.
Oh no. No.
The Daedra are attacking! Nukfrost broke through the wards! Find the longhouse there! Volcanar's Nukfrost demands it!
Ooh, the clitter clatter.
So, yes. We are definitely in a decent clip here. Distract all those.
You've got rubbish? Together, we can destroy Nirn and set everything aright. I refuse to be your weapon, Mother. I'm here to stop you. Foolish girl. You do not know what you are, and I do not need your cooperation. You must submit. You have turn to my daughter against me. You will be cleansed in the fire that remakes the world.
Yeah, you're gonna. And
stop what is coming.
Oh, please.
I'm opening a path to Fargrave. Hurry!
Oh.
Ah, good. Now that you're here, tell me what happened in Deadlight. Valkanos Nokvraz and an entire cohort of Dromora attacked the portal to Deadlight. They overwhelmed and eventually shattered the ward. Rinkaius and I were forced to retreat. It seems I retrieved you just in time. Wait, where is the anchorite?
While we defeated Sister Saldina, Nokvraz ended up nicking the anchorite.
Why would Valkanos Nokvraz take the anchorite? We saw that she had some power over the cat. You unlocked her memories? Overcome the power of her mask? Interesting. And Nokvraz, what did you... The daughter of a long emperor and a powerful follower of Rune's Dagon. That... We can't allow Nokvraz to harm the... We can't leave the anchorite in... Go on. Perhaps. Mortal, you gave... Not exactly. Not yet. It is one of the 7... If we have the same chance with...
Valkanos Nokvraz will come for Fargrave next, Win. My blade bearers and I will not wait for that.
Ah, my favorite mortal return. You too? Ardent hope is Valkanos Nokvraz, and if he succeeds, I would be foolish to defy the new regime. Still, it would be irksome to live under the Prince of Destruction's authority. At least you have a slightly better idea than a frontal assault. The blade bearers are fools to consider.
Do you think you're gonna tune this to get us inside the fortress?
This will allow me to open a portal directly into the fortress, which might give you a chance. No matter. I can't abide the anchorite in Volkanar's Nakras's grip, not our darling of the alleys. Let me gather some materials and recall the proper incantations. Then I will collect Lyrinth and meet you at the old portal days. Need? No, but it will. I was not always the entrepreneurial Mazken who stands before.
Oh.
Gather the blade bearers. We must attack Ardent Hope before Nokvros makes his next move.
Alright. There we go. J.M. Ardent Hope Portal Days. Before we head over there, though, I think it's time to take a quick break, folks. See you in a bit. Now's a good time to stretch here, especially as blood clots and moralgia parasitic are a bitch as you get older. See you in a bit. All right, we're back, folks. Well, port ourselves over to Ardent Hope. Whoop. And oh, there we go.
Ah, good. Wake the old dais by matching the stones with the runes nearby, while I attune the portal key.
Let's start rotating.
Yes, I can sense the connections. Conduits of energy are opening. Nicely done, mortal. The key is... Here you are. Oh, I was only... What else would you call the Blade Bearer's action?
The Blade Bearers will keep the fortress's defenders occupied.
Leave that to your clan, Rinkias, and come with us. We could use your sword.
I will face Nokvraz in open battle, in the sight of my kin. That is the path of honor.
Well said, Blade Bearer. But I will destroy Nokvraz. Master, a word, please.
Good hunting, mortal. My Blade Bearers and I will draw the ire of Nokvraz's army while you infiltrate the keep. It is a great opportunity to prove the might. A mortal worry. We are Dremora. We do not die, we return. And Blade Bearers do not fear pain. The stronger will fight for his position. The weaker will await the rise of a new leader. Nokvraz commands obedience with his strength alone. None are proud to serve him. They know he won his place by making a step. The paths of oblivion are dark and strange, mortal. None can say how long his reformation.
We must reach the Anchorite before Valkanaz Nokvraz can use her blood to fuel his perfected cataclysm. Obviously, Rinkias and his blade bearers will assault the front gate, drawing the attention of Valkanaz Nokvraz's forces. Meanwhile, we will infiltrate using the attuned portal key and attempt to remain undetected as we search the fortress for the Anchorite.
And what happens when we find him?
We must prevent Nokvraz from using her blood to fuel his device. I admit I want to examine his so-called perfected cataclysm. This entire notion of changing the unchangeable intrigues me. But I have no desire to face another of those incarnates.
Learn anything about the rod?
Let's just say I have an idea on how we may utilize it if worse comes to worse. Just keep Arok's close.
Lyranth is correct, Master. Before I was cursed with the form you see before you, I command hate is too weak a word for what I feel, Master. I do not begrudge him for chafing under my rule. That is the Deadlands way. It is natural to challenge those above you. But Nokvraz chose the path of cowardice. He must answer for that.
What do you mean the path of cowardice?
Did Nokvraz face me in open battle? Did he strike me down with his own strength and fervor? No! He resorted to a trickster's curse. His actions revealed his fear, not his power. He has not earned his place. I do not know. I would certainly be more worthy than not, you say, Master.
Do survive.
To art and hope! So, next up we have... Since Necrom is coming out in 4 days... we do have this. And this to keep us company. Well, you actually type it out right, that is, white boy. There we go.
This is the Barbican, Master. Go east and then north to reach the inner keep.
Well, that was slick.
I smell blood. Mortal blood.
Oh, fuck.
Watch for blood adepts. They are Nokfroz's most trusted servants. If we encounter them, the anchorite may be nearby. If Nokfroz harvests the anchorite's blood, she may not survive the process.
It's not the anchorites. She smells different. Keep looking.
Charge these and then oh yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
The anchorite. She's near.
I sense her presence as well. There. Blood Lord Saban. And he has the anchorite. Let us listen in.
Your blood will empower the perfected Cataclysm and birth an incarnate to conquer all for Mehrunes Dagon.
I'll destroy that device, just like I destroyed the Riven Cataclysm.
Volcanaz Nakfrost, cast down the foolish Aarox and purge the Order of the Waking Flame. You will submit too. Bring her. Nakfrost awaits us in the volcano. And you there, in the shadows. We will deal with you soon enough.
Foolish! When I am restored, I will return and slaughter them all!
Another time, Aarox. How do we reach that volcano?
Through the door to the north. Soon, Nakfrost will feel my wrath!
The Blade Bearers draw the attention of most of the fortress, but they will not endure much longer. We must hurry.
You think? And up we go! Into the upper reaches!
Let me down, Master. I can run from here.
As I feared, the Blade Bearers falter.
These are the mighty Blade Bearers. Kneel, Ridcaius, or Volcanaz Nakfrost will erase your clan from existence.
The path to the Cataclysm lies ahead, but the Blade Bearers are in trouble. If they fall, I am guessing, but a guess is all I have. I believe that the time or lack thereof is the issue. If I had more of it, I could work out a permanent solution. But if we break the rod without if we want to save the Blade Bearers and the Anchorite, yes, I will also need to stay behind. I can stave off the curse, but even that won't allow him to retain his true form for long. Take the rod and
Break the rod! Release me to seek my vengeance! I demand it!
the magic is released. Get ready, Daedrat. Your final flight is about to begin.
Aarox the Mutilator! Behold your doom!
Aarox has returned. Run!
Blade Bearers, on your feet, rally to me! Come, mortal. I can smell Nakraz's food. Take the path of cinders, and I will help you reach the Anchorite.
Let's go!
Go, mortal. The Blade Bearers Three gates bar your path, mortal. Point what remains, twisted rod in each, and I shall destroy Aarox the Mutilator. Onward, mortal. These barricades cannot stand against my true form.
Do-do-do-do.
Aarox is here, mortal. See how they
tremble before us. To the next king.
That took way too much more time than it should have. Alrighty then, yeah, that.
The last barrier falls, mortal. To the volcano. My vengeance is at hand. No, I was so close. The curse reasserts itself. Aerox is a miserable dead rat once more. Aerox is still Aerox. I am with you, Master. This way.
The Xarx's Crucible! Alright. Hit that. Hit that. Mm-hmm.
Too late, mortal. Blood flows through the catalyst, and soon, Alkanar's Nakras will emerge transformed! No bonds can withstand Aerox's teeth! You are free,
Meddlesome fools. I already have what I need from Emperor Morgar's head. Embodiment of destruction and creation, found within one mighty all. I am the perfected incarnate.
Alkanar's Nakras! Prepare to meet your doom! Do you understand?
I'll support you, friend. Just like at the Riven Cataclysm.
Cut them down!
Soon my power will be ready to use! Call on my power! Only my power can hurt Nokros!
Mm-hmm.
Now to deal with the suspected cataclysm. We need to destroy the cataclysm so they can't create any more of those abominable incarnates.
And drop it down, and time to stab the sun! Here comes the sun, smashy, smashing!
We actually did it! I wasn't sure you'd come for me, but I'm glad you did. Wait, do you feel that?
Yeah, that's not a good rumble.
Oh no.
Necros. You are indeed powerful. I remember you, little one. Morikar's whelp. I have plans for you. Your companions, however, are a momentary nuisance. I shall destroy them. Fall back! We cannot fight Mehrunes Dagon.
Hang on! I'll get us out of here!
Mm-hmm. So, let's head back to the House of Waxing Winds.
Oh, Fargrave, how I missed you.
Well fought, all of you. Lord Aerox, it was an honor to share a battlefield with you.
Yes. Forever they will fear my name, no matter what form I wear.
Back to the House of Winds. We need time to recover. And to talk.
Walk the streets with pride, mortals. You saved Fargrave. And most likely Nairn as well.
Did you hear? Mehrunes Dagon said he had plans for me.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The Prince of Destruction took note.
Yes, some people say they have plans. Mm. Clearance.
All has turned out to my satisfaction. I learned what I needed to, and you eliminated the threat of incarnates laying waste to Fargrave and the mortal. You have served me well, and I have... The Anchorite has demonstrated the... It is over for now, little... We stopped the wake... I want to resume our search for the fourth ambition. And we should track down the other ambitions, Sombrin and Kalia. They need to rejoin us before May and Dagon's lackeys find them. I sent for your wood elf, a heavily sharp arrow. I asked her to comb through the window of opportunity. Do you? Yes, so you do. No, but perhaps one of my You and the wood elf uncovered my curiosity.
Her curiosity, that is her stake in this, is not yet sated. She has not finished gotten her stake out of this. Alright, time to meet Evely over at the Plaza Portals.
Crack decors! This place is amazing! Hey friend, good to see you. This place is incredible. A lot of crazy talk about conquest, Mehrunes Dagon, and staining the world with the blood of their enemies, but nothing more about the ambitions. Ugh, it's so frustrating. I definitively could tell that Emperor Leovic had certain records destroyed.
I'm not sure I'll relocate the fourth ambition if you couldn't find anything in the records.
Yeah, sorry. I know Lyrinth was counting on me to come up with some clue to follow. I thought I had a lead about one of their holdings, but I hit a dead end. It seems like the Longhouse Emperors took all the information with them to their graves.
And also, you know, since we last saw each
Helping
other.
out around Leowin, and I did a couple of small tasks for Governor Keshu, rounding up a few stray cultists, that sort of thing. Otherwise, it's been pretty quiet. Until Lyrinth contacted me, that is. She gave me the highlights. Weird cataclysm devices, Sister Seldina, that evil Nokvros guy. She sent one of her creepy followers to bring me messages. That Rogatina woman. Letters mostly, but Lyrinth did stop by to give me final instructions.
The Longhouse documents were no help, and I still haven't heard any word from my contacts. Our next chance can be found at the House of Whims.
The House of Whims? That sounds intriguing.
Meet me at the House of Whims. It's time to explore the Anchorites' memories.
Because I fucking have no fucking way to brain, weed, etc. Go ahead and hop back over here. Upstairs, around the corner.
Mehrunes Dagon was particularly interested in you at Ardent Hope. We must examine your memories.
So you're the Anchorite, huh? Neat mask.
Thanks. I like your bow, too.
Let us begin. Mortal, use the memory vessel to capture fragments of the Anchorite's recollections as the ritual progresses.
Hello,
I
talk?
agreed to take part in this ritual. No, not at all. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and use the empty memory vessel.
Use the vessel to collect the memory fragments when they appear. I will use the Anchorite's amulet as a focus.
Is this supposed to hurt?
There, a memory fragment. Take it.
She is my blood. The legacy of the Longhouse Emperors flows through her veins.
Keep going. We're close.
Another memory fragment. Take it before it disperses.
What are truth? Nothing. Fulfill your purpose. You will be discarded.
No. Please, make it stop.
You're hurting her. Stop. Stop this now.
Foolish mortals. You try my patience. The Wood Elf had no right to stop the... You seek to quell my anger by suggesting we may still... We have no clue as to how... Do I seem tense?
The Anchorite's memory. Ah. This is another early memory. But this time her father's voice is cold. If you find the Emperor, you can talk to him. As I understand it, the amulet was a gift from father to daughter. Its connection to Morakar is...
If Lyrinth is going to search for Kalia and Sombrin, she's going to need my...
I'll meet you at the Brandfire. It's my amulet and my memories, so I'm going with you.
Very well. Take the Anchorite and explore this memory. See where it leads. Meanwhile, I will begin the hunt for Sombrin and Kalia.
You shouldn't go alone, Lyrinth. I'll join you.
How distrustful, Evely. Fine. Mortal, we will find you when we have word.
It's always a good idea to distrust Lyrinth. Being a Dremora, there's always something. And you can't kill them either, all they do is basically get shipped to Detroit. Oh, nice! And it gets us a Delva scroll. of course, my ass taken the way shrine because I am a lazy ass. There we go. To the Deadlands! To the Deadlands. Do, do, do. You cocksucker! $120,000 Ash Titan, $120,000 Ash Titan. I think we're going to be pulling this Ash Titan. We're going to pull this Ash Titan. There we go. There we go.
Don't just stand there, Scampfoot. Hide!
Hide. There is all the fun in that.
This is what the Longhouse Emperors expected when they made their bargain with Mary's Dagon. A hidden door. I think we need to go in there.
Yeah, you probably do.
That looks
So,
like some sort of forge. I wonder if it still works.
probably, who knows? Waking Blade Journal from the Journal of Devastator Kashi. The ineffable forged Myriades smelts his war machines here. It is a place that smells of fire, brimstone, and agony. The forge is cold, but it still echoes with the memory of the great flames that once burned here. Myriades' power reverberates through these walls as essence hums beneath the stone. I wish to unlock the secrets of this place. The Forge Master seems long gone, and there is no kind of instruction in how these great tools work, so I must piece together myself. If I'm to learn anything, I will record my findings in this journal. There are small objects spread about in disarray. I believe they are lucent, but I do not know their purpose. They are mostly inert, though it seems like they were once writhing with power. Scattered among this place are various discharged labrums with various impressions on them. I have read a great deal about how these discharged labrums are degraded to dangerous wards. It looks like lucent wards might fit in them. They were imbued with power. Burst itself needs energy to run. Quite a good amount of it too. Could lucence be the key? I must endeavor to find out.
Did you hear that? It sounded like it came from the furnace. The furnace door is sealed tight. Why would my amulet lead us here?
Open the door. Your Emperor commands it.
The same voice from my memory. Emperor Morikar. There's a discharge labrum there. We need to find it. I think we can open the furnace door, but in this case? The door opened. All I see is a chunk of slag.
Obey your Emperor.
There's no doubt about it. You've seen this. We need to... There are 2 other discharge labrums. If we can... Look! Up there! A lucent! Place the charged lucent in that discharge labrum by the wall. Over here, there's a dynamis font. Let's charge that lucent. That worked! The lucent is charged. Now place it in one of the discharge labrums. I think we need to ignite... The furnace has...
Alright.
At last, who must we thank for our freedom?
We start with Urkorich.
I still taste the blood of my enemies, those I crushed beneath my heel. This prison is an insult. I am a conqueror, a god in my own right. My teeth have shred the flesh of hundreds, thousands. I demand the respect I deserve.
Who are you?
Has the mortal world already forgotten the name of the Black Drake, first of the Longhouse Emperors? It was mine. Mine! The blood of the Reach sings with fury in my veins. How dare Mehrunes Dagon betray my legacy?
Myriades is my enemy. Tell me about the plan of yours.
You have the tongue of a liar, and I will rip it from your mouth. I will your words. I won't let you betray me. The power promised by the Pact is mine by right. You cannot have it. Away with you! This is not freedom. No, simply a respite from the darkness. I remember the traitors at my gates, the blade of the usurper slicing through my flesh. But I hid them away. I did my best to fulfill the bargain.
And you're you?
I am Leovic, last of the long. Who are you? You think of the traitorous Varan about you. That snake. I knew he was coming. I knew I had to take action. Preserve the plan. Keep the secret. Salvage the contingency.
Tell me about it.
It started with my grandfather. But it was my father who passed the responsibility to me. It was all part of the bargain the Black Drake made with Mehrunes Dagon. We would prepare the 4 ambitions, and in return, our family would rule forever.
Then what?
I took action. I moved the ambitions to new vaults. Safe vaults. But before I could do more, the usurper murdered me. How did Mehrunes Dagon reward me? By locking me away in a block of metal. And the secret of the Longhouse.
And now Morikar, the middle child.
An eternity of agony. This was not what the Prince of Destruction promised. I did everything the Black Drake commanded. Everything the High Priest instructed. And I gave precise orders to my son. So why the torture? And why is the weapon here?
I need to ask you about your daughter, Morikar.
Daughter? You mean the weapon? Why have you brought her?
What are you talking about, weapon? For those playing the home game.
The 4 ambitions of Mehrunes Dagon. But she's not like the other 3. Oh, no. I made a few modifications of my own to the High Priest's ritual. She is not just an ambition. She is my contingency.
Contingency?
The Emperor never relies on a single strategy. We were promised power if we delivered the ambitions at the appointed time. But Daedric princes are not to be trusted. So I prepared Mairead as a weapon that could deal with Dagon, should the need arise.
Deal with Dagon how?
My daughter, the 4th ambition. She's the key. Along with the other ambitions, she can call forth the power to banish Mehrunes Dagon. That was my contingency, in case the Prince of Destruction lied, and we needed to send him back to the Deadlands.
Is this true? The Anchorite of 4th ambition.
Is that what you call Mairead? Use her. Her and the ambitions. Bring my vengeance to the prince who betrayed us. Go to the Isle of Joy.
There, the other ambitions.
One of those people Lyranth was talking about? How is that possible?
We are not property or playthings, Morikar.
Sombrin, no!
You are what we created you to be.
You wanted a weapon? Then taste my power!
Oh, Sombrin. Why? Hey, friend. We better talk.
Heavily.
So, the Anchorite is the 4th ambition. Interesting.
Anchorite.
Sombrin. He seems familiar. But why did he destroy the Empress? Maybe. But familiar or not, they're still strangers. We came here for answers. And while I learned something, it feels like all I got was more questions. Right. Morikar said the answers were waiting at the Isle of Joys. I have
Hell yeah.
I didn't think Sombrin was going to do... I'm not sure how else to describe it. When we first arrived in the Deadlands, he spends most of his time reading that strange... You must remember, the book Evely, not in the same way. I don't think he's having dreams or anything. I've tried, but he wants to protect me.
I almost decided not to accompany Lyranth, but now I'm glad she insisted. How else would I have gotten the opportunity to punish the Longhouse Emperors for what they did to us? Finding the last ambition? That's just a welcome surprise.
We could have learned more from them, you know. Why destroy them now?
I have no interest in more of their lives. And neither should you. I gave the Longhouse Emperors exactly what they wanted. My power. Besides, they'll reform in this place eventually. I just couldn't allow them to corrupt.
They didn't corrupt
They
it.
were evil when they were alive. Do you think an existence of torture in the Deadlands would a fantasy? We can't hope to stand against the prince.
I'm not all right with what just happened. Lyrinth and I managed to find Sombrin and Kalia. We convinced... That's just... Did you have any idea? Wait a moment. I know that name. Remember Lyrinth had me comb through the Longhouse Emperor's documents? That name was listed as one of their hunting retreats. But I...
Not far from
That's
the...
why the map didn't make sense. It wasn't a map of Tamriel. It was the Deadlands.
One of us, Anchorite, and ambition. You know what that means?
I don't know a lot of things, it seems.
I can answer your questions. Come with us to a place meant only for ambitions. I'll show you.
No. We need to stay together.
I'm sorry, Lyrinth. I need to do this.
Damn it. That was a mistake that may cost us dearly. Mortal. Myri, have you not...
If I were the Anchorite, I'd want an... Good to hear.
Because I'm feeling lazy right now. Heavily at the Isle of Choice. Roughly a good chunk of the way down the quest line.
The island over there. This portal should get us across.
Let's go.
Imperial ruins. This must be the Isle of Joys.
Whoa! That hurt. And
Very different idea of joy. Come on, let's search those ruins.
much better. Pattern map.
A map. It looks like the inside of one of those doom vaults we found. Hang on to that.
It is vital we remember who it is exactly that we have made a deal with. Mary D is a Daedric prince, not a man. He does not subscribe to reason as we know it. While this pact is mutually beneficial now, we should not assume that it will always be so. It would be foolish of us not to ensure our protection should the worst come to pass. Our research thus far has been frustrating, to say the least, scouring the Deadlands for answers. The phrase, a needle in a haystack, doesn't even encompass half of the battle my predecessor faced, but the Black Drake's efforts have not been in vain. The answer is the Egonimic. The power within the ambitions is old. It is a power so fundamental to Mary D that it should be inseparable. Think of it as a fragment of the Daedric Prince's name. But this phrase, this Egonimic, is so much more than a name. Anyone who utters this phrase will wield incredible power over Mary D. They can even vanish from Nern. I hope we never need to take advantage of it. That fact is what we... The fact that we have it at our disposal gives me comfort. It is too dangerous to keep secrets to this advantage here. For record, I moved a record of the instructions into my daughter Myreed's vault in Blackwood. Should she ever have need of it in order to exact my vengeance, she will have it at her disposal.
The Egonimic? What's that?
A jewelry box.
That ring looks a lot like the Anchorite's amulet. It might... Alright, this was a productive trip. At least Emperor Morakon... Yeah, let me... I think so.
Volpanaz is... So... Alrighty then. And right over here is where we gotta go. Ooh. Alpenia. We are here.
Good, you're here. Let's find the spot indicated on the map. What happened to this place?
Okay.
Look! Those runes are similar to the ones on the ring. There must be... I knew that ring was important.
Yeah, let's get going there
We
then.
enter another portal.
Now you're thinking with them. Yeah, yesterday was not a very good day to be me.
Is this where the anchorite used to live? Looks like someone else has been here recently.
Oh dear. That was a lot of diary space. My Reed's entry, day 3. Misty childish handwriting faded to time. The lady visited again. I don't like her. She's mean. Well, not mean, but she's very stern. I don't think she ever smiles. All she does is talk about my duty and my responsibility. I drew her a picture and I don't think she even liked it. I never see any other children. Do all children live in places like this? Do they have mothers who are kind and loving, like I read about in books, fathers who are brave and strong? The lady who visits seems too cold to have children. I wonder why she comes to see me. I don't think she even likes me. All she does is tell me what to do. I tried to hug her, but she pushed me away. None of this feels familiar. I didn't expect it to, of course. They moved me from the only home I've ever known without even telling me why. Familiarity is a luxury I don't have, but still I expected to at least feel comfortable here. Mine is the only company I've ever kept. I thought it would be enough, but everything here resists me. The bed is too firm. I keep tripping on the grooves in the floor, and all the walls feel like they're closing in. The woman doesn't come to visit anymore. I don't know if I miss her or if I miss the sensation of stability she provided. I don't miss Emperor Leovic having to accompany her, of course. I always hated his eyes. Even as a child, I haunted my dreams. Now, I almost miss them. Haunting and pervading his gaze is, it was at least expected, familiar. I hear whispers of the new place. I'm 14 years old and too mature to think anything here could really hurt me. Is that the entire point of staying here, locked away in a cage so that nothing gets in and nothing gets out? But even still, sometimes I awake in the night with my heart pounding on my chest. As if I've woken from a nightmare but can't remember what was so terrifying. Maybe it's just this place, or maybe it's me. Or maybe it's Maybelline. My hands are still shaking. I could hardly write, but I need to get this down. I need it out of my head. If I don't write it down, how will I know what really happened? How could I convince myself it wasn't just a nightmare? It all happened so quickly. Horrible, twisted, loving men tried to take me. They wouldn't say why. Though if you screamed a name I didn't recognize, Volcanaz Noctfrost, I almost couldn't believe my eyes. They came with such force. This vault had never held so many living things at once. It was felt as though the walls were trembling with sheer indignation at the noise and strange smell. Blood flushed in my ears. Twisted force that invaded my home grabbed at my arms until I bruised. I lashed out quietly. I assumed I knew how futile it was. I was even there would be no one to hear me. I screamed, displaced no the echoes of the inside receipt. I broke free. Crap. Forever. I'm gonna go and check these bookshelves quickly so we can see if there's any floating lore here. Always a good idea when there's really no there. Discarded diary. Without Destron, everything feels strange. I know Kalia and Mrs. Zim, I do as well. I thought the three of us could handle anything. 3 ambitions bonded by blood and power. Then Dacia killed Destron and everything changed. All of my research leads us here. The secrets of the Deadlands open up to me, and I know there is something within this vault that will help us understand Mary D. Will help us understand ourselves. The answer I've been searching for right in front of my eyes, but I cannot see them. I managed to grant Kalia and I access to this hidden chamber with my own power. But that's the limit of my ability. No matter what I try, the chest will not yield to me. I don't understand what protection it could have been placed on it that would resist the power of the ambitions. I scoured the book for answers, but there's only so much I can learn for my own, at least for now. This is a safe place to continue my research. I think Kalia is restless. She wants help, but she doesn't quite understand the part. When I thought I kept her out as a protector, we began the journey to help her learn to control her power. I never anticipated learning much about it my own, more about the strength of ambitions as a whole. It's almost too much for me to sort out. I can't imagine trying to explain it to her, not yet, at least not until I know it all. This book, I know it has all the answers I could ever hope for. Reading through it feels like trudging through what's sand. It resists me at every turn. Just when I think I discovered the truth, it ends away and grows enough. You join me or die. Marin say I may occur. What will come to pass? We do not find a way to stop him. But to do that, we must understand ourselves and must destroy our power. That's the only way to go forward. This great unfathomable power, since that has to be the key. Unlike everything, I just need more time, more time.
That's Sombrin's diary. I guess he and Kalia spent some time here. Did he write down anything that can help us? So Sombrin and Hey now. This enchantment looks powerful. That's unusual. I have absolutely no idea what that is.
Mortals, we have a problem. That fool ambition. He will ruin everything. You both need to come with me. Sombrin has turned to Mehrunes Dagon, and he plans to take Kalia and the Anchorite with him. We must stop him.
Yeah, I could have seen this coming a mile away with him basically reading Mysterium Xerxes repeatedly. But for those of us playing the home game, what do you mean Sombrin has turned to Mary D?
How clear must I make it, little mortal? He has Kalia and the Anchorite. When I left to retrieve you, Sombrin was attempting to wrestle power from...
Alright, let's go ahead and head to...
I think I'm finally getting used to them. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go! To an Alert Summit! Oh, fucking hell.
As before, the properties of this accursed mountain play havoc with my magic. Better if you make your own way.
Stupid Sombrin. Making us run all the way up this thing.
Over here, mortal. Sombrin took Kalia and the Anchorite through that door.
Ambitions end.
Stop. This is insane. We're not coming with you.
It's not your concern! Only Mehrunes Dagon can teach us, help us control our powers. It's all in his book! But I can't let you interfere. Destron, deal with them!
Destron! Sombrin! What have you done?
You will not pass! My memory destroyed.
You let me! I won't let that happen to Kalia!
Doing what's necessary, Kalia. For all of us. Your power is better off in my hands.
Sombrin, leave her alone!
Sombrin didn't expect you to fight back, Anchorite. Well done.
What did I just do?
We should go too. I will summon a portal to take us to Fargrave.
I didn't know I could do that.
Let's head back to Fargrave.
Kalia and the Anchorite will be safe here. Come, little mortal. Let's talk. I did not expect Sombren to turn against us, or for him to try to take the power of the remain. I am still considering our options. Now that we can confer in the relatives, let me see the documents you found. I am familiar with mimics, but not this ego mimic. Interesting. And you found this in the vault? The one Morikar claimed belonged to his daughter? Then show it to the anchorite. Perhaps our best hope lies in the anchorite. Simply put, a Nimic is a Daedra's true name. Some of us have many, others only one. If another knows these secret names, they can wield great power and influence over the Daedra they belong to. Mortals use them in their incantations to compel us. As a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent version of a Nimic. If we gain access to it, we might be able to weaken Mehrunes Dagon. Let us solve one let us solve one problem at a time, mortal. The relic first, then Sombren. Between his research and the knowledge Sombren already had that helped Kalia control her power, as a guess, it might be a stronger, more potent.
Let's go ahead and do that.
It's one thing after another, isn't it? I had a vault? Yes. And I better remember what it is and how to use it.
Mehrunes Dagon provided parts of himself to create the four ambitions. These parts make up his egonymic and give the ambitions their power. The egonymic can be used to weaken Dagon, to compel him back to oblivion should the need to do so arise. All four parts of the egonymic must be used to even attempt this course of action. We will only use it as a last resort.
I know this. A low and constant hum at the back of my mind. A part of me, but also a part of something else. I think that's how we recognized each other, Sombren and me.
So, the Longhouse Emperors were not as reckless as I thought. Mortal, I have an idea. As I saw, and while you
will go, not by myself.
Find a rocks. He's in. Somewhere. Oh. I go fucking shambles. Into the shambles.
Daedrat will be punished for this transgression.
That little beast killed my guard and nearly bit my ear off. And it talked. They aren't supposed to do that. My master, Nifazon, the shadow that screams eternal, will not be pleased. Perhaps you've heard of him? Can't you see I'm distraught? My guard was attacked. Now who will protect me while I finish?
Master! What are you doing here? Pay no attention to this cage. Aarox will be free momentarily. A simple disagreement, really. But then the mortal insulted my honor. Called me vermin. The impertinence! I had to respond. Well, taking the life of a mortal with ties to a prominent Daedra is not quite as common, unfortunately.
This matter does not concern you, mortal. The Daedrat will be dealt with soon enough. Do not needlessly involve yourself in the Grasp's affairs unless you are ready to deal with the consequences.
The Daedrat is a friend of mine. What is his charges?
This creature is your pet. He killed the mortal of a very prominent Daedra. I am prepared to take him to our holding cells. If you want him released to your custody instead, you will have to compensate the Daedra.
How so?
The stricture recognizes the destruction of Daedric property as a crime, but since the only loss was a mortal life, a fine is considered acceptable recompense. If you pay it, I will consider the matter finished.
Yeah. 347. I could live with that.
This compensation is adequate. The Daedrat is free to go.
Master, you came back for me.
That's it? What about my dead guard?
Acceptable compensation has been received for the mortal life.
Unbelievable.
Thank you for freeing me again, you. Oh, you can come. Let us make haste.
Deal with those douches. Bribe! Wretched Spire, eh? We'll deal with that. Mm-hmm.
There you are, finally. Now we can begin.
This is your army. Were I still in possession of my true form, the ground would shake with my laughter.
I was not finished.
Now it's more like it.
This we can work with. I know a spot where you can open a portal into Dagon City.
Very good, Aarox. Come, mortal. We have plans to finalize.
I understand that Mehrunes Dagon failed to learn his lesson the first time.
Mm-hmm.
So be it. I am nothing if not a patient teacher.
What have you been up to?
Rian and Keshu dealt with the Waking Flame adherents who revealed themselves in Blackwood, so I devoted myself to those who hoped to remain in the shadows. I must look after the Dark Brotherhood's good name, after all.
I have found that the fight for the nest, Gideon fares well. Many of those who secretly served Vond, the leader who would stand in
You've made many allies. I shouldn't be surprised. I know. This is I've never taken...
Well, great.
I have to admit, I thought we've had no... Don't mistake...
Magnificent. Good.
Aarox.
Oh, not at all.
I get optimism will serve.
Pay heed to Aarox the Mutilator, Daedra and mortals! Make haste to Destruction Solace! It lies west of here, where the Sever becomes the Burn! To glory!
Remember, we need to find Sombrin so the Anchorite can take his power.
We march on destruction!
Destruction Solace, where the Burn and Sever meet. The Sever has got a lot of electrical storms that tend to shoot out everywhere. But only like one big area of lava in the south. Yeah. That is why you always put the bunny back in the box. Destruction Solace.
Did you expect to battle my legions? Foolish mortals. I have already won.
Hey! What's happening?
Oh, fuck.
Relax, mortal. I have you. I was barely able to get a hold of you before the spell dispersed you. We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge. Complete your needs.
And Sally's getting after what she wants.
Hey, partner! Up here! The anchorite ran ahead. I can see a door on the other side. Keep going!
Oh, you had. You had to do it. You had to do it. And that is why. Oh, let's put the bunny back in the box. There we go. And try and find the anchor right here, folks.
Great. Come on. Sombrin is close. I can sense him.
You are insects. Less than insects. With the power of the ambitions, soon Nern shall be mine.
Get down. Stay low.
Soon the pact will be fulfilled. My victory is inevitable. What was freely given has nurtured, and will be freely returned.
Let's go. Find Sombrin. One. Throw a bunch of stab, 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 stab. Ba-doop-doop.
Sombren, when I begin the merging, I will need the power of the ambitions to complete it. Sombren, open the portal to Nirn. Forward, my warriors. The way to the mortal realm is clear.
Will is my command.
No! I cannot hold him. He's too powerful. One moment. I will gather your allies.
That was brutal. Is anyone hurt?
The Blade Bearers are here, Lyranth.
Mehrunes Dagon's assault on Nirn has begun. You have one chance to stop him from taking the mortal world. Do not waste it.
Let's head to Sundercliff.
Sombren is transferring his power to Mehrunes Dagon. We must separate the key from the lock. Free the weapons here and use them to distract Dagon as you get closer to Sombren. Go! You must reach Sombren and stop him.
I am with you, champion. We will defeat them together. Beasts incoming. Be ready. Well done, champion. Now let us put these weapons to good use.
We will draw Dagon's attention from here. Get to Sombren.
To work, comrades.
Let's get going.
This is your great plan, champion. Throwing pebbles? I will teach you true destruction. There you are. The doomed leader of this pathetic rebellion. Tell me, are your people prepared for your death?
Dagon! I'm the one you want, right? Come and get me! Oh, I'll keep Dagon busy.
Have you come to fulfill your purpose?
I choose my own path.
I will not allow you to interfere!
So this is where you choose to die.
This ends here! I'll draw the Ego Mimic out of Sombrin. Use it against Dagon! Oh! Attack now!
Strike me.
Keep fighting! I'll be alright!
Arise, Sombren. I still have use of you.
Are you fighting me? More Deathstorm have died for nothing?
I will savor your dying breaths. Every sharp arrow. You will be a thorn in my side no longer. Your destruction is inevitable.
Dagon, I cannot do this on my own! Aid me!
I'll pull the Ego Mimic from him. Use it against Dagon.
You will pay for that.
Right now!
Arrogant vermin.
Hold on, I need a moment.
I am the Lord of fire and blood. Ambition. There is still work to be done.
I will not fail you!
you've won. That you could triumph over me. Fools. You have only seen a fraction of my power.
We stand with you, champion.
If you wish to die together, so be it. Feel my fury.
Hold on while I summon the power! Now, champion! Use the ego limit against Dagon!
Suck it, Mary D!
Inevitable!
We did it! He's gone! Is it really over?
Well done, little mortal. You were successful.
I have the power of all 4 ambitions now. It feels like my head is going to burst.
Then I shall relieve you of it, angrily.
Aaron, what are you doing?
You have done well, mortals. Your realm is safe. I consider our venture together a success, but we must part ways. That portal will take you back to Wretched Spire. I have what I need. We will not see each other again.
The power of the ambitions. She took it all. But the ego mimic worked. We defeated Dagon. We really did it.
I'll have to stop in with McCready briefly. The one distraction on a.
Shall we get started? First, goodbye, my friend.
Yep, she nicked all the power.
So used to running off to the next disaster, it feels strange to have a moment of peace. Am I dreaming, or do we really have a moment to breathe?
You're not dreaming, but it is
I have
hard.
fought many battles.
By the eight.
All right.
And now that the dust has... I'll meet you. I don't know. That's true.
So we're all... A curiosity about...
What a battle. You banished Dagon to the... No. I care little for what she does with... An interesting question.
What a battle! Just of course within this possible.
So we're all meeting in late? Of course. Great. No, I can't imagine. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Alright, let's go ahead and make our way over to the Wretched Spire Way Shrine. and head back to Fargrave and to the House of Vims, I believe. Back to Fargrave.
What madness! Going into the Deadlands, to Mehrunes Dagon's own roost, to spit in his eye. And they survived.
Mm-hmm. Well, so far I think it's actually gotten us a nice, good start here.
Of where the powers of the ambitions now rest.
I agree. You defeated Mehrunes Dagon. That's incredible. And there's the hero of the moment.
The small wood elf. I do not just look around.
Lyrinth, huh? I'll help you look. Let's meet at the Plaza of Portals in a bit to compare notes.
Stop stuttering your knowledge! Adam will be displeased if we do not keep moving!
Even a Dremora of my talents cannot hope to stand alone against the Dagonists and an army of living disasters. It cost you nothing, mortal. As for what I paid, I'd rather not discuss it. We have reached that point we knew was coming. The place where our paths diverge.
Understandable.
Little mortal, come to take in the view. I had a feeling you would not rest until you found me, little mortal. I skirted the wood elf earlier, but I know steel. Destron is dead, Sombren is dead, and Kalia was already stripped of hers. I stole nothing. As for the anchorite, she is better off without them. She should thank me for removing that shackle to her past.
So I'm assuming this was where the end game was.
My plan? I started out looking to learn a secret. Where my search would lead, Oh, but it does. Where I walk next, no mortal has even ventured. Mortals. Always asking questions. To fulfill a promise made a long, long time ago, little mortal. We are no longer. I'm not a prophet, mortal. You have been quite useful, little mortal. You have my thanks, for what it is worth. Wherever I go next, do not attempt to follow. Our paths must diverge, at least for now.
Meet Emily over at Portal Plaza. The only reason we're going to take the portals this time is because plot. Specifically, plot dictates.
There you are. Did you have any luck? I looked everywhere and talked to everyone I could find. Figures.
And Teleoween! Fargrave, to put it in a best description, it's basically the Oblivion version of Casablanca during World War II.
Want to prove yourself?
Fancy yourself a friend to all bugs? I know some that need your help.
There we go. To the East Hall.
Good, you're here. I was afraid that Everly's a good question. Of course.
Word of your victory. Look at all. Thanks to you, more like.
Only a fool with...
Let's go then.
Unburden your path.
Yeah, let's see.
Look at all these people. Thanks to you, more like. People? Daedra? Everyone? I'm not particularly great at speeches, so I'll get this over with. Mehrunes Dagon tried to take Tamriel for himself, but we sent his ruddy ass back to Oblivion. Now, there's one person who's been in this fight since the start of it, and I want to make sure they get their due. Take a bow, you. Blackwood deserves to celebrate its hero.
Everly's speech ideas. Yeah.
Twice now you have saved Blackwood.
My mistress, the Dread Lady, gone.
Sure, you and the Rogue Goddess are fine.
Mehrunes Dagon defeat.
The tales of you called, we answered.
This is a grand day, though I am grieved to no longer travel at your side. I must return to the...
Once again, I believe my work. On the contrary, thank you.
I am at business, as always.
This day belongs to... I fought for my...
Well, who knows?
It's nice
All
to
right.
question. Of course.
I still remember the day you...
I grew up hidden.
So... Alrighty then. Mm-hmm. Basically, what we need to do is get our way over and head over to Wayrest and see a horse about a fuckboy. Wayrest Town! For glory. Consumables crafting writs. Keep traveling until you hear Jakarn whining about needing help. What's in Himmel? I know specifically that there is some place where Jakar is supposed to say, over here I could really use your help. And he's supposed to say that in that nice husky little fuckboy voice. That's just the carte essential. I do not need.
The Queen killed the Duke. Strong, decisive. I like that. And she's a widow.
No.
What is it?
Oh, right! This is a, Dominion character. I gotta go to fucking Elden Root. Shit. No wonder I'm fucking off like this. Usually I end up over at fucking, Morty on this. Because he's at least over by the, whatchamacallit, the guild, over by the, Mages Guild exit. Elden Root. Just inside the gates of the, well, actually, it's over near the Hualu, actually, it's over near Ralaslavu, over in the southeast. He is actually over near the Undaunted Enclave in Elden Root.
This one.
There, mill. If it's a small.
Heard you were the one who saved the king's life. Thank you. Hey there, good-looking. If you're eager for an adventure, I have just the thing. It involves a secret mission, an intoxicatingly beautiful but missing woman, and a mystery straight out of the...
Tell me about it.
People in my line of work tend to... Here's the location. I asked the same. Valesia's exactly some philanthropic organization.
Take the wagon to Jakar's contact.
Daraska, you're looking well, you old cat.
Save it, Jakar.
You haven't changed a bit.
Jakar was wise. In Taraz.
Terazke is now here.
Thanks for talking.
Enter Polk.
The Ascendant Order must have a hideout in here. That looks like a piece of Valesia's robes. She always did look great in that color. Come on, we must be close.
In a moment.
We got this. I'm here if you need me. Right? Looks like there was a scuffle here. Smaller footprints could be Valesia's. Watch your back. Go get him.
Ascending Order note, what you did as you ordered and kidnapped the high elf mage, put up qualified 2 square eyebrow and got his nose bloodied for his trouble. We have the medallions with opening with mage and the medallions to hide it as commanded.
Champion, huh? I don't like the sound of that. You can handle this, right? That must be Taraska's lantern. I think we found our entrance. Valesia must be inside here.
Let's go, motherfuckers.
Your dashing hero is here to rescue you.
Someone out there. Let me out here.
That was Valesia. This way. Don't worry, Valesia. Your hero has arrived.
I didn't think anyone would find me in here. At least I don't know. Give me a moment. I'm not. No. Just that she was. We met a couple of times. Does he now? I'm not surprised. Jakan is the kind of person.
Saraloth Grotto.
There you are, good looking. Did you find the medallions? Let Valesia know.
Oh, I can't.
No, but I found this.
Let me see. It's in.
Go. Make our way to Saraloth Grotto.
Mind your step. Welcome to the Arsen.
I know I should probably be wrapping things up soon, and I know I'm slightly over, but...
Use the shell and see if a medallion is nearby. See something over there. Back. Go get him. See some. Alessia is as brilliant as she is beautiful. The shell works. Now, let's find the rest. Use the shell again. There might be something here. There's one. See something over there. See something over there. See something over there. You've got this, but I'm here if you need me. See something over there. There might be a medallion around here. Use the shell and look for... Ah! There's the sneaky bastard. got this, but I'm here if you need me.
Get the medallions out of the grotto as you requested. You want to take them with you?
Now I must take my leave.
Let us see if we can get through there quickly.
Use that, and then... Ah. Alrighty then. There we go. Now I can actually use the damn shell.
That's all 5 medallions. Come on. I think I saw a way out of here. We recovered all 5 medallions. I'll mark. See you at Lady Arabelle's camp.
Supposed to be east of Vivek City.
Cannon level must have really impressed Lord Vivek. He was
I heard Lord Vivek bestowed many favors that day, even to an outlander.
I don't believe that.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Ah, there they are now. Over here, good looking. Lady Arabelle?
So you're the... Now that I need the gift, please. Never, but why don't we...
Let's go ahead.
Portals for you and Jakan, Lady Arabelle.
Good luck. Remember the future of Tam.
That is good. Hell's my next up.
Just slip this on and...
Healing curse.
Archmagister!
All right.
Take this medallion. These reagents will form a powder that you can use to dispel the deadly enchantments. There. That powder will do the... Yes.
Dispelling powder. Go to Windhelm.
Portal will take you to Windhelm. Find Jakan and use the powder on the medallions before anyone...
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, fucking at it. Always seems to pop me at the docks. Why can't they just pop me at the waste room? Like the same freaking teleport option should. Also,
Welcome to Windhelm.
increase my right cap skill. Frick.
Hold there. State your business in the Palace of King.
Oh, from the society.
You're a sort. Is it done? I'm not well versed. He said we may be at war.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And now... Skywatch. I don't have time, but seriously, Red Diamond. Red Diamond tea. Zos. Meet. Greet. Come to do something. Red Diamond.
I appreciate your dedication to this uptight, surly demeanor. But I'm just here to deliver a medallion to Queen Irene.
Be that as it may.
Hey, good looking. What? Oh.
Did you say evil magic? Dispel it.
Don't worry.
This instant.
Don't worry. I'll...
My friends, I need your help. Oh good, I'm glad Sword's Rest.
What is the meaning of
The
this?
medallion's safe now. Please make sure you get it to the Queen. Hey, good looking. I'll meet you at the docks.
At the docks, we go to Sword's Rest.
Let's take this one. Quarters will be...
Alright, we gotta go slog our way through Sword's Rest, but that should be an easy do.
I don't like this. Keep your guard up, good... Oh no. Those are members of the Lion Guard. What happened here? Let's look around. Definitely the Ascendant Order.
Oh, fuck you! You fucking matching prick. Ascendants.
Damn. I can't believe they're really trying to kill High King Emmerich. Come on, we have to get inside. Listen,
Have you breached High King Emrich's quarters yet?
Soon, my lord. We are almost through the wards.
I will suffer no more delays. You have this last chance, champion.
Yes, Magus.
just how many people are in charge of the Ascendant? You can handle this, right?
We'll save you for day one.
What news of the woman?
She still needs us, Magus, but there are only so many places.
Aid me!
It will be done, my lord.
Sounds like they haven't found Lady Arabelle yet. Come on, let's get to her first.
I'll watch your back. Go get him.
Ah, there you are. I'm not sure what the Ascendant orders. I hoped Valencia would say a dispelling powder. Very clever.
All right.
Plan. Excellent.
We need to make our way to the keep courtyard.
We're almost through the wards, champion.
Take this, you...
I will take care of this. You dare challenge me? Fine. Step forward and die! Try my patience.
There we go. That is always something.
Good work, my dear. How exciting.
What was it I was gonna need to do? Oh yeah.
Well, nothing.
And now it's just a matter of picking up from all this death here. Oh, Davardi.
Lady Arabelle, are you sure you're not
Things
injured?
took a few.
Everything happened so fast.
Never.
Well, we really don't even need to do too much here, except just get ourselves over to High Isle. Something just went up with my graphics. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and get us over here. I think about 95% of the issue is probably going to be GPU related here, and may have to do some adjusting accordingly. Especially since at this present time, my water cooling apparatus is non-functional. So, from yours truly on this first day of Pride Month, I do wish you all a wonderful good afternoon, good evening, and good night. And do catch me tomorrow where we'll be starting High Isle proper. And then we'll bust through Aminos, and that should get us well and ready for Necrom. Until next time, though, peace out, folks. I'll be seeing you when I see you. Alright, onward to Twitch. So, we get to have a bit of a surprise on. Will we be able to join them? We'll find out in just a moment. But yeah, starting next week, we'll be shifting back to a more, how shall we put it, sane schedule where we'll be actually getting some games in other than this, for example. Warhammer 40k Darktide is actually starting to show some promise here, and I'm actually seriously considering doing that. But as far as things go, I'll be stopping in over at Tyranny here, if this will be allowable. It is! We'll be dropping in there in a few seconds. So, we'll see you over there, and remember, see y'all next time. Peace.